Hi YouTube. I'm wearing my producer's face mask that she made herself right here at home with the material that we have around. She even put a piece of metal so she will be able to squeeze it on the nose. The only thing that is a little bit, I would say too wide, it goes down here, but that's okay, more protection. And then remember when I show you the one that I brought from back home, it has a spring, elastic at the bottom, so the chin fits over here. Take a look. I'll show you this because some of you might want to make one, but this one doesn't have the spring on the nose. The spring, the wire, see? And this right here is tight because it has a piece of, from here to here has a piece of elastic. And this one has the, you see how it's formed? So it gets tied to your nose, but she had to put a little piece of elastic on the bottom. Maybe from here to squeeze a little bit so it make a chin place. Okay, what are we gonna talk today? Can anybody tell me the countries that belong to NATO? It's quite a few. How many do we have? 9 members right now, okay? The first one on the list, Albania, Belgium, Bulgaria, Canada, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Republic of Estonia, the French Republic, the Federal Republic of Germany, the Greek, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Montenegro now, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Spain, Turkey, United Kingdom, and the USA. Now, I just named 29 countries that belong to NATO. Now, you know what the countries belong to the European Union, right? Most of them are the same, especially Italy, which is one of the founding members, and Poland. Poland is not a founding member, but they came 2 or 3 years later. But to my surprise, one of my friends told me that yesterday the Russians are sending daily flights, that the huge airplane that they have, the illusion, I call it illusion, the IL, it's not the presidential, but the tough, rough, that they use for urban units. They're sending about, for the last 5 days, sending one daily with the doctors and equipments and medicine and the respirators to Italy, because Italy requested help and nobody in the EU, nobody in NATO is helping the Italians. Nobody. So my compadre Putin said, I help you. We had to help whoever requested. So yesterday, Poland, the country of Poland, if you know a little bit of geography, some of you, take off from Moscow or the Air Force Base, anywhere in Russia, they go Europe. The first country to, oh excuse me, I gotta go this way. Yeah. The first country to go by is the Baltic states, Lithuania and all those little bitty troublemaker, Lithuania, Latvia, and then immediately go to the Russian conclave. What's the Russian conclave? I don't even remember the name. Where they got the good missiles over there. And then immediately comes Poland. You could go to Germany or you could go Bulgaria, right? You go to Poland, Bulgaria, Romania, and right Italy. So the Polish government says, nope, your airspace is close to you guys. Hey, but we're taking a staff to one of your European member units and one of your NATO members. I don't care. The airspace is closed for you Russians. Basically, go to hell. So smart pilots, okay, they flip the bird at the Poland. We don't need you. We can go down to the Baltics. Through the like Turkey and the area, Iran, Turkey, Ukraine, straight to the Mediterranean, go west, and hit Italy. So that's what they're doing. So now in Europe, you have a serious Papa Oscar contest because they cannot believe how the European country, one of the European country, Poland, is doing to another European country of Italy. And they cannot believe one NATO country that one of the chapter 4, I believe it is, or Article 4, if somebody is attacked by the big black bear, everybody will protect them and go to war with the big black bear. But this, hello, I mean, this is crazy to me. Now the big black bear is helping NATO, and another NATO member says, no, you cannot do this. It doesn't make any sense. It really does not make any sense. Another quick business news. Like I said before, when I read outside the box, meaning the U.S. prostitutes, you get stuff that you will never hear it over here. Okay? The chairman, Chinese chairman, Xi Jinping, excuse me, gave the order to the Chinese central bank and the Chinese bank to buy all the foreign companies that have factories in China and pay whatever money they are worth at the time, because you know the Wall Street is down, so it's the Shanghai market, which is the Chinese Wall Street. Also, they have some Koreans first in there, and the order was buy them. This is why all of a sudden, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, we got the big fight between the Republicans and Democrats, because the Republicans want to protect the U.S. companies over here in the U.S. And I know if you went to college and took economics 101, or economics 300, or economics 500, government's not supposed to do that, especially in a capitalist world or in a democratic country, because that actually is called fascism, the Italian style. The state buys the company says the state. That's not supposed to do. Not if you are one of those that follow the Chicago Boys, Milton Friedman economy, or the Austrian economy, or the other stupid idiots that everything is good on paper, but in reality it stinks in real life. So basically now we're trying to keep up with the China government, because they are ahead of the ball game. So without sounding anti-anything, the empire, guys, is not working right. The president, the U.S. president, United States president, said yesterday that he doesn't think that all these what's the right word, home, resting home, shelter home, what?
Shelter in place.
Shelter in place is not working because it's destroying the economy, and that is true. That is true. Now you have $2 trillion. That I don't know where they're gonna get the money. I think they're gonna get it maybe from somewhere over here, because they're not making any TVs to pay for this. So the printing press is working like crazy. Which now you have those people that are investors outside, real investors, real capitalists, okay? The core of the capitalist world saying this, we lost it. And the United States lost it because the dollar for a while is going to go high, okay, because it's supporting the companies, it's allowing the companies not to die. So now everything became too big or too little to die. You remember the old saying during the 2006, too big to fail. So now we got companies, you can't fail. So everything is rigged, basically what I'm saying. A while back, last week, I told you about if you follow the stock market, U.S. time, Western time, it goes up immediately 7-8 hours when the Earth moves, and it goes to the Asian market, the stocks go down. So you got up and down, up and down. You have to follow for a good day to understand what I'm talking about. If you don't follow that, it gets complicated. So we are at war for economic reason. So now listen up carefully. From this point, the next step is a hot war, guys. It has been done since the Spanish Armada ruled the world, and then the British pilot stole attacked the caravelas with the gold and stole the gold, and then the Spanish Empire fell. For 70 years, the Holland was running. It was not the Spanish escudo, but the Holland money was running the world, and then after the Holland government, the Low Countries government went to pieces. The business why they went to pieces, then the British took it over, the pound. But now we know that the pound lost it after World War II. The U.S. dollar took over for the Brent agreement that everybody but the Russians signed, because the Russians says, no, I'm not going to give you power. You're the only one that, with the printing press. You're crazy. So take the time that agreement was signed, 49, 48, 47, somewhere right there, right after World War II, to 2020. You know that the time frame is just about the amount of time that the money in the world, some country money, it goes up to the top and it goes to the bottom. This is why the Chinese never wanted the yuan to be foreign money. They don't want it. But the issue is that the Iraqis, the Iranians, the Indonesians that have oil, they want to deal with the dollars. They're not getting dollars. They want the yuan money because they know that the Chinese they do have gold to back their money. You know, I probably get people, yeah, we do have gold over here. You know, we don't, because we have not have inspection. People that have filthy rich, they understand the game. They play the game. If you don't see it, you don't have it. You don't have it. By the way, how come we have not given the Germans something like about 350 tons of gold if we have it? How come the British, the London Central Bank did not give England Central Bank did not get Venezuela 45 tons of gold? It's Venezuelan gold, not anybody else. Now, if you don't like the country, who cares? I mean, if you like the government, who cares? But the gold belongs to the people. So somebody might argue, no, you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm crazy. Everybody that deal with gold, European, everybody that deal with gold with Mexico, I understand what the problem is. The top Latino billionaire with a B, okay, with a B, big boys. Sometimes it's number one, sometimes it's number two, sometimes it's number three. Carlos Slim, the Mexican guy. He had donated $100 million to the Mexican government for the Mexican government to do whatever they want to do. Now, AMLO, the president, Manuel López Obrador, made a little mistake for the Western world. If you are not Latino, you are not Catholic, you don't hold your religion to your heart. You know, they believe in the Virgin Mary and they are very close to it. So, being a Catholic, he put his hands in the pocket and bring up a little, we call it estampita of the Virgin Mary, and they make fun of him left and right. But what you have to see is Mexico does not have the problem that all the first world had, guys. And now you got Argentina begging AMLO, hey, send me your doctors, especially the vice minister, because he's not the top guy. He's number two guys around the health minister for the whole country. He's a whiskey, and he went to school in Mexico. Why is he a whiskey? Because he read, okay? He didn't go to university outside the Mexico, so everything that he had learned was Mexican education, but he reads from the German, he reads from the French, he keep up with the WHO paperwork, he keep up with the Chinese paperwork, so he doesn't believe in the, oh, my country first, burn the world, I'm first. That philosophy is stupid and it costs life. As you can see how many people are dead already here. Argentinians now are begging, send me somebody to teach me how to do it like you're doing. The Ecuadorians. Also, under the table, very quietly, is talking with him. Hey, help me, please. Teach me how to do it. Excuse me. The Brazilians, they don't want to hear Bolsonaro is an idiot. It's a right-wing idiot. He's so idiot that they already have the Brazilian style of when you want to kick the president here in the USA. What is that? The Congress did it already and they failed. They didn't make the vote. Impeachment procedure. But the Brazilian style. Everybody got some sort of impeachment. Because he's not doing good or bad. He did not prepare like AMLO did. AMLO was preparing since the beginning of February. And he was in direct conversation with the Chinese. And now nobody can look straight in my eyes and tell me who runs the medicine in the world. Chinese. Who's number 2 helping in the world? Cubans. Number 3, even now the Venezuelans, the medical staff is getting to follow the Chinese and help European. First world. This is so funny. They're getting a tail kick. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you have to understand. You follow the person that know what they're doing. You follow and do the copy the person that has done and won the war against the virus, COVID-19. It's very impressive, guys. It's very, very, very impressive. What this has to do with the Western world, we're not going to be the same after this mess. Okay? You're going to have new leaders in the world. De facto leader, not the Euro leaders. I want you to understand the difference between de facto and the Euro. Okay? So we're going to have new leaders. The people around the world is going to follow and ask for their directions. The pendulum has swung, not to the west, not to the first world, but has swung to the third world, to China, to the Mexicans, people that can prepare, people that understand that you have to be ready. I know I live here in the Southwest in Texas, and when I used to talk to my friends, oh, you're an idiot, you're wasting your money, you're buying this, you're buying that, you're never going to have it. Now they are calling everybody for help. You know, producer, can I show the good old American bird? No, I cannot do that. But think about it, I have a good bird right here. This is what I gave to him. No, drop dead. I told you many times, you make a fool out of me. You told me I'm an idiot and a stupid. Now you are the retard. Nothing over here and you asking for help. Sorry, don't come to my house. The only thing I'm going to give you is a 9mm. That's bottom line, guys. Look at Poland, what they did to Italy. Now, hopefully Poland doesn't have a problem. But who knows, guys, who knows. Be careful. If you have a little bit of money and you don't have a noisemaker, you need a noisemaker now. That's mandatory. Okay? That's mandatory. That's the only protection you have. If you are religious, you have your religious stuff, your candles, but you need a noisemaker. Thank you to my new subscriber. Please understand that I talk with the heart. For what I read, for what I see. I don't have allegiance to anybody, and as you notice, we have a creator, we probably do, but he's nowhere around right now. I don't know where he is, but he's not with us. I don't know. Maybe he's off. Or maybe he's on what is that, social distance. He's keeping the social distancing too. Sorry to be sarcastic, guy, but you have to put a little bit of fun in this mess, otherwise you go crazy or like a lot of people are doing already. Suicide. Don't do that. Talk to somebody, do something, find a friend and talk about it. Talk to you later. Good luck.